What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another Balisong video. I apologize for my terrible, inconsistent upload schedule recently. I have just been everywhere and super busy, so I apologize, but it does feel good to be back behind the camera. Today, in this video, I wanted to talk about this Balisong. This is a Balisong that isn't even released yet. This is the Sentient from Seath Designs. Now, this is a brand new plastic Balisong. I think it's hardened resin or like a 3D print material. And I just figured I'd talk about it because Seath Designs did reach out to me on Instagram and asked if I'd be interested in making a video on it. And I said yes. So as per usual, he did send this out to me for free, but he didn't tell me to say anything. Okay. I'm not someone who a company can just pay and say, yeah, promote this product regardless of how good it is, you know. I won't do it. I don't care, you know. All these opinions on my own. Just figured I'd get that out of the way. But yeah, let's talk about this. So this is probably a foreign Balisong to a lot of people because when he reached out to me, I didn't even know Seath Designs was a thing. But yeah, he did reach out to me on his Instagram. Super nice and friendly guy, and he did send this out to me. And I'm going to be honest, this thing is pretty interesting. Now, this Balisong goes for $45, which I think is phenomenal for plastic Balisongs because most are in like the $60, $70 range, right? Like if you're talking about like the Flip Forge palette or the Edit Light, you know, even the Squiddy Bee, those are more in like the $60 range. But this is more in the Frank P kind of price range, you know, the $35, $45 range. And you can even get this Balisong for $40 if you get the blemished version, because he said he will have blemished versions available on his website as well. Obviously, they'll just have visual scuffs, but or visual imperfections, but they will still flip just as good as the regular normal Sentients. But yeah, guys, so how does this thing flip? Well, this thing caught me by surprise because of the size of it. It is a really big Balisong. Now, what I mean by big, it's just like the thickness of the handles. It's a very large Balisong. Like, I have sort of small hands, and this thing's huge. The handles are pretty thick, but it makes for a really fun, unique flipping experience that you don't really get with any other plastic Balisong because of the like unique dimensions. But something interesting that I noticed about this is it doesn't flip like a plastic Balisong. It has the weight distribution and balance of a normal metal Balisong, which I thought was kind of interesting because this Balisong has weights in the blade, as you can see, little weight pins, as well as weights on the bottom of the handles. So that helps get nice end weight for doing certain tricks. Like fans on this feel incredible. Yeah, it fans like really well for a plastic Balisong, similar to something like the Frank P. I actually really enjoy this thing. Now, it does have an adjustable weight system. This Balisong right here is between 58 grams up to 62 grams, depending on what weight profile you have because of the weight pins in the blade. But yeah, it's got an adjustable weight system. It feels really nice in the hands, and it's very comfortable. The chaplains are nice and sticky. I think it's balanced perfectly, so chaplains feel really good. Like I said, fans feel great. Rollovers can feel a little wonky on certain rollovers, but for the most part, it's really good. I think the reason why it's a little unpredictable on some tricks is because of the unique dimensions of this. Like I said, it is pretty big, so it might just take some time to get used to. I assume if I flip it more that I'll get used to it and it won't be an issue. But yeah, it does come in two colors. It comes in this beautiful purple, which I have right here. He asked if I wanted the purple, or they have a lighter green as well. Almost like a glow-in-the-dark green. It doesn't glow in the dark, but it looks like that, like almost like the G10, the Jade Green G10 from Thomas Balisong, the Refault. Kind of that color. Like, it is pretty sweet, and I think it looks really good. Now, to be honest, guys, I think this is a really good product for the price. Now, I'm going to be honest, it's not my personal favorite because of the reasons I mentioned earlier. I just think the dimensions are pretty, you know, it's very unique to say. It's very fun. Is it like the best plastic flipper I've flipped? Probably not, but do I like it, and does it flip well? Absolutely. I think this thing is really nice, and it just flips really well. Like I said, it does fans well. Rollovers are pretty good. Chaplains are nice and sticky. I think this is honestly a really good Balisong, plastic Balisong for the price. And $40 if you get the blemished version, or $45 for this, I think is a fantastic price. it could definitely go for more, especially because of like the quality of this. It feels like a very high quality plastic, and the design of this is honestly super unique. You know, you've got these like dual slot kind of engravings right there. The jimping on this is really, really good. It does ladders really well, so that's pretty cool to see. One thing to notice about this, just like any other plastic Balisong, or I guess most other plastic Balisongs, this is not, I repeat, okay, if you get this, this is not for hard surfaces, okay? He made that very clear when he sent me his review document. It is not for hard surfaces, so don't do what I'm doing right now, okay? This is bad. It could crack because it's plastic, right? It is more fragile. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video so that I have good lighting and that you guys can actually see the Balisong. I'm purposely doing easier tricks because I don't want to have to drop it, you know. And I'm not saying it's destined to break if you flip it over hard surfaces, but it's nice to be safe. Just like any other plastic Balisong, flip it over like a soft surface, over your bed, over a carpet, you know, because that's the best way to keep your plastic Balisong in good condition. You know, it's just common sense, but yeah, this thing is not built to be durable, okay? So do keep that in mind. If you are looking for a really fun, light plastic Balisong in a budget $45 price range that flips really well and looks pretty sweet, I would definitely say that this Sentient right here is definitely worth the money, and I am definitely going to be having fun with this. I'm already starting to get more used to it, the dimensions of it, as I'm flipping it more and more, so that's pretty sweet. But yeah, guys, this thing is honestly just really cool. From the design, I think it's a really unique design, to the blade. I've like this plastic blade that they have is just super cool. You can kind of see the engravings on the blade there. Just like, it's the little details that matter, and it honestly is just a really, really well done design. Now, I think the screws are T8, which isn't a big deal. I mean, obviously it's plastic, so you don't need to torque it down, you know? So yeah, I think that's great. Do keep in mind it is T8 hardware. I don't have any T8 bits. I probably got to get my hands on one because now that I have this, I want to be able to, you know, if it does come loose, which I don't think it will, this feels pretty sturdy, I will have that available. But yeah, guys, long story short, I think the Sentient from Seath Designs is really, really good. And this Balisong will be available, at least after talking to him, July 15th on his website. So I will be sure to leave his website in the pinned comment down below, so that if you are interested in picking it up when it is released, definitely pick it up, guys. It is really fun, okay? I've flipped an edit light before, and this honestly reminds me just of an edit light, like, except it has its own little like flair to it. It's just really fun. It has a flipping experience that is unique to its own, like to this Balisong, and I think it's just something that everyone needs to try, because I do think it is really fun and public friendly because of the bright colors. So yeah, guys, I like this Balisong a lot. I highly recommend it. Thank you to Seath Designs for sending this out to me. But long story short, I am super impressed with this. It looks great, flips great, and honestly, the price of this thing is really good for what you get. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. If you guys have any questions about this Balisong, the Sentient, let me know down in the comments. I will definitely answer all the comments you guys ask. But yeah, guys, hope you guys have a great, beautiful rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.